Me when my ex-wife kicked off with me when I was driving.
Who's gonna pick you up?
My brain when I try to meditate. And this is me at lunchtime every day.
Good afternoon. It's been another disastrous morning.
Hello folks, today we flipped the camera angle and we're going to look at 5 amazing summertime fragrances. Before we do that, I'm proud to be sponsored in the UK by Fragrance Samples UK. That's my recommended UK-based fragrance sampling site. A stunning range of designer and niche scents there and a great service. I've got a code for you, Mr. Smelly 10, gets you 10% off across the site. In the USA, I'm very happy to say that I'm collaborating with the Fragrance Decant Boutique website, decantboutique.com, link in the description. The code there, Mr. Smelly 10, 10% off across the site, and a huge range of designer and niche scents for all your fragrance sampling needs. Okay folks, so let's get stuck into the video today. First up then, so these are summertime fragrances. Most of my audience are men. All of these, pretty much all of these would smell great on a woman too. We care less and less about the distinction between men's and women's fragrances these days. Okay, first up then, a real perennial favourite in these lists. All of these for me have really good performance and longevity. Some other people may feel differently, and I've heard some people don't think this one performs as well as they'd hope, but I find Fico di Amalfi from Aqua de Parfum is an absolute stunner, and it's rather a unique smell, which I've tried to do that with all of these. They've got something a little bit magical and unique about them. It's been out since 2006. I was surprised to remind myself of that today. I'll give you the note listing for this one. So you've got grapefruit, bergamot, citron, lemon, fig nectar, jasmine, pink pepper, fig tree, cedar, and benzoin. You can pick up in the UK, you can pick 100ml up online. I found it for about £147 on their website. I think you might be able to get some better deals on some of the grey marketplaces too. There's various sizes available. I think you can get a 75ml or 100ml or 150ml, which is a bit confusing. Anyway, who cares? The main thing about this is it's a just beautiful Mediterranean smell. This blue Mediterraneo line always have these fantastic kind of citrus leaning fragrances, and this one is a beautiful combination of a fig note with beautiful bright fresh citruses. It's a real smile on your face fragrance. It's absolutely stunning. I get great longevity. It's a summer holiday in a bottle. I've had it for many years and I love wearing it. I've taken it on quite a few summer holidays. It really does the job. Next up, we're going to a lesser known niche brand. Let's see if we can get the label to sort of reflect in a pleasant way. Let's do that. Amber Cologne from Bortnikov. One of the first Bortnikovs I ever tried and that really got me into that brand. And I really love this. It's a 2019 release from the enigmatic perfumer Dmitry Bortnikov. And this is a floral fresh citrus combination. You've got frangipani, sweet orange, pink grapefruit, white grapefruit, bergamot, lemon, cardamom, jasmine, sambac, sandalwood, Virginia cedar, ambergris, vanilla, and oud. And it's if you like the smell of jasmine, and I love jasmine, and I often smell it sometimes when I'm on a hot summer holiday somewhere warm, and you smell that nighttime jasmine smell. I just love it, and it combines so beautifully with fantastically blended citrus accords and crisp white musks and woods. It's absolutely stunning stuff. Very unisex. I guess it's a little bit floral, so some men may feel that it leans more feminine. I feel it's perfectly unisex. I get great longevity on this one, and a really, really interesting niche fragrance house. A little bit more expensive, this one. I found 50ml on the Bortnikov website was $220, so that is pricey, but I do think the quality is actually worth it in this stunning composition. They've got slightly more fancy lids and presentation now on these fragrances, so you'll get a bit of an upgrade now if you buy a modern bottle. Really love Amber Cologne for a summer gem. Here's a one that we don't hear. So people have moved on from this in the community, but you can see a huge dent in my bottle there. It's Cedrat Boise Manera. This was released back in 2010 or 11, I think. And I find that, again, the longevity on this one is stunning for me, and I just can't come back to it after not wearing it for a year or two. Note listing then, you've got Sicilian lemon, blackcurrant, spices, patchouli leaves, leather. We have oak moss, woody notes and vanilla, and this is just it was kind of talked about as an alternative or maybe even a clone of Aventus, and they did take some cues. Mainly you get beautiful crisp lemony citrus with blackcurrant and a bit of vanilla. It's fresh, it's fruity, it's that real smile on a face type of thing, and I know there's intense flankers and stuff. I just find my old bottle here is just absolutely all I need from Mancera's Cedrat Boise. It's the original Eau de Parfum version, and great longevity and projection, and a really, really just a smile on your face. Happiness in a bottle in this one for me. Okay, next up we're going to go for our first, funnily enough, designer scent in the list. Eau Sauvage Cologne. Love this. The original Dior Eau Sauvage would be a great summer choice for men. And this Cologne Flanker was released in 2015. Perfumer Francois de Marchy. Note listing Calabrian bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin orange, petitgrain, hedione, galbanum pepper, and vetiver. It's absolutely beautiful, fresh, juicy, natural smelling citrus. Really high quality stuff. A little bit of greenness in there. And again, I've got through a whole bottle in a fairly short space of time for me. Just really, really works. That kind of crisp white shirt in the evening when you've had a great day in the sun, maybe on your summer holiday. Perhaps your skin is bronzed, and this would be the ideal thing to apply. So not Manera, Eau Sauvage Cologne from the house of Dior, as good as any of these and a little bit more reasonably priced, around about your average designer fragrance prices, your Dior prices wherever you are in the world. And really, really good option. Don't sleep on that one, guys. It'd be very uncomfortable, but better to sleep on a nice soft mattress. Okay, Royal Water is my final selection, an under-the-radar gem from the House of Creed. $199 I found 100ml for. £199, sorry, on All Beauty in the UK, 1997 release. Note listing, you've got bergamot, lemon, mandarin, verbena, clementines, peppermint, cumin, basil, black pepper and pink pepper with ambergris and musk. So it's really, really good citrus aromatic fragrance, and it does have that subtle hint of green peppermint leaf, which just gives it this unique feel. I find that it lasts really, really well if I pick up a shirt that I've had it on the next day or whatever. It's really strongly there and on my skin. Really nice kind of Creed classic ambergris dry down. Beautifully sophisticated, refined citrus with that little hint, that subtle hint of the peppermint in there just gives it something magical. So I absolutely adore Royal Water from the House of Creed. One other suggestion from my own brand, Norton & Wilson, therefore I'll exclude it officially from the top 5 list. Gravitas Essentia, our most recent release, a fantastic flanker to the original Gravitas Pour-On. We've added Artemisia, mint and bay leaf, and it really just changes the profile of that scent in a little bit more of a citrusy green way, but it's still an aromatic fougere. That's fantastic for the summertime, and on my skin, that one lasts absolutely ages. Check it out at nortonandwilson.com. Let me know which of these fragrances in today's list you've tried. I think they're all fantastic choices. I have been trying some new releases too. I know these have all been out a few years. I tried Perseus from Parfums de Marly. It was okay, but I prefer all of these. I was trying out Malibu Party in the Bay, another one that's hyped up as an alternative to Virgin Island Water the other day. I actually preferred Creed's Virgin Island Water. I'll call today's 5 my top 5, but it's just 5 that are really good. Who can define a top 5? Not me. That's the end of the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, sometimes life can stink, but at least we can always smell good. And whatever you're doing in life, let's project. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.